feel like this is close enough to get it to be worked as one piece, but also not. Alright, let's just do that. Let's call this bottom. Okay, let's just get rid of the right side here. And get rid of the left side here. There we go. Upper arm, click top. Get rid of right. Get rid of left. Corset, tie, shirt. Legs should be fine. Collarbone, neck, shoes should be fine. Fur back, hair back, coat back, shoulder pads back. That's the whole thing. Alright, do I put everything into one deformer first? Just so I can start sorting it all. It might be better to just put everything to one deformer. Start off. Everything has a show, but it'll have to be a zero opacity. Wait, I haven't actually looked at these. Let's have a look at what these actually are. What do you give me? What is this? Okay. What about this? What's this? I mean, I can use these as guidelines, but they definitely don't need to be inside the actual thing. Alright, let's see. Basically, from here all the way down to this. Let's just choose to make a folder first. Let's just. What is this? It's artist notes. Let's just. Let's do that. Alright, let's make a new folder called Deformers. Put that down. Just gonna take everything from here all the way down to here. Gonna put this into a deformer called Whole Body Deformer. Start off, and then from there, everything outside of this should be okay. So I want everything but the legs, which is leg, shoe. Don't need the upper body. I need the parts of the coat because I can still swing around with this. It's basically just not the legs and the shoes. These are the only parts not connected, right? There's another former called the breathing deformer. Then put everything inside the breathing deformer into the second one called upper body deformer. Come on, grab this whole thing. Alright. This is not ordered correctly. Okay, I actually need to rename everything, doesn't gonna work. This is the middle finger arm. Let's call it that. Maybe use that to unify. This is called the middle finger up yours. Alright, peace sign arm. And this is peace sign. Your bang right. I think he's actually okay. I can work all these out. Horn shine, horn wing. I call it wings. Side bangs, eyebrows, X's, face shade. I'd really rename that. Anything else that's named weirdly? Nothing else is named particularly weirdly. I already named all of this had to be split left and right, so it should be okay. Alright, those are the only two else. Okay, middle finger. Needs to be its own deformer. Middle finger deformer. Peace sign. Oh shit, did I put that in the right folder? Okay, good. Deformers. This is peace sign deformer. Mid bang. Oh shit, put all the hit parts into one piece, into one thing first. Let's see. Bangs, horns, horn shine, wings, all the bangs, eyebrows, there are two X's. Face shade. This is eye highlights, eyeshadows, eyelids, lashes, mid. I think this is which list I want to do. Bot lash, eye bags, eyes, eye whites, eyebrows, nose, lips. I sure put these in here too. The inside of the mouth. God dang it! Alright, well at least that's pretty much everything from here all the way down to here. Anything else that I need to know about tie knots? Coats. Hands, ties, collarbone, neck, fur back. Just the hair, right? Hair back. I'll put this into a whole deformer called the whole head deformer. 2x2. I don't need to put the. Okay, so largely, for the most part, pendant, necklace front, collar. Yeah, these will be part of that. This will be tie. The fur. Don't need to remove this separately. It's usually part of torso. Should be able to move this part of torso. Shoulder pads. Like this whole portion. Got flaps. Mini metal rings. Actually, where are the metal rings? Metal ring. Was that attached to the arm? That's not attached to the arm. Okay. Yeah, it's attached to the arm. Armband. That's attached to the arm. Coat. Bottom and coat top. Tie. Corset. Shirt. Collarbone. Neck, collar back, necklace back, fur back, coat back, and shoulder pads back. Let's put that all into a torso deformer. So deformer. It's actually a bit of a large object now. Left, lefts, armband lifts, arm lift, lower lifts, hand lifts. let's put this into a single deformer called left arm. I'm gonna have to miss. Oh wait, no, it gave me what? Upper arm, I think. Or it gave me a lower arm. Yeah, let's have a look at how these actually meld together. Once I've done this part. Then everything else here is basically a right arm. Deformer. Let's have a look at how this actually works. Would you give me this? It's an elbow joint. Okay, so that means I need a rotator joint. Oh, I need glue. I'm about to glue this together. Oh wait. Okay, how do I split that bit? That. Okay, that basically means that this portion, it will be its own piece. We'll put it on the former 2x2. Floor on the former 2x2. Put on the former. Okay, I can turn my blue filter back on. Jeez, it's really bright. And lower on the former. Oh yeah, screen's orange again, just how I like it. Okay, so that's that part. Do I need to put those as part of? Let's move the peace sign into left, lower on the former. And move the middle finger up into right lower on the former. Okay, I need to miss these. Torso. I need to separate these again, the right and left. Right, left, and center. That's largely affected by how well your finger forms. Because the coat isn't affected by how the legs move, it's affected by how your torso, upper torso moves. It's not your waist that affects this. Alright, so for the most part, let's go left, 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 left. For torso, left, deformer. Right. Everything? Should be everything. So right deformer. Hopefully I don't need to actually use all of these. And then these can essentially be affected by center. So center deformer. Still a relatively big piece. Pendant and necklace. I think the pendant needs its own deformer. How do you spell pendant? Pendant deformer. 2x2. Necklace is going to need a path deformer. It's not going to need actual. Well, actually, I could actually work this with. Whoop. Run them in the same deformer. Necklace deformer. Collar. And the shirt is like the same piece, essentially. The collar shirt tie is basically one piece. Just depends on you glue the fur down. I might actually need to. That looks like a very clean bit of coloring here. Collar. Well, this is tie. This part of tie needs to be on its own. I don't think it needs to be a 2x3. It's not that advanced. You can kind of twist this part of the body more than this part of the body. When you move your shoulders like this, yeah. Just depends if the motion is like this, then Okay, so collar, fur. It really just depends on what I need to. Probably do these two in a single one. Oh wait, tie knot needs to be part of the collar. Cut. Oh. Wait, did I not do a... Did do this, right? Right What a quote. Oh wait, this is... Wait, this is possible for sentence, correct? Okay. Corset, shirt, collarbone, neck, collar, back, fur, back, coat, back, shoulder, back, yeah. Glue will be mostly for this part. I also have to make like specific points for glue. Alright, let's have a look at this actually. Let's throw it back. It's giving me a lot of space to not have to worry about it as well, which is interesting. Alright, well actually maybe just not the forming things, just see how it goes. Worry about the glue when it gets down to it, because the head's always first. Head is like 90% of what you see. Oh wait. Just the way to form this. This is literally just the order things. Let's just collapse this. Let's go this hit tiltator. Alright, let's mess with this now. Why was one of the things not really showing much this one? This exists, right? It does. Was this one of the ones that had two parts? I delete one part. Okay, so for the head, let's just put these into start this as well. Front bangs. Former. Oh jeez, this will be parts. Right deformer. Wing. Well, these are essentially part of the right side of the head. So let's put these into one group and they will make more parts later. Yes, right. Should go this. Side here, right deformer. 2x3. What's this spot? What do I call this last piece? Side here, lefty former. Then eyebrows. Oh, brows pretty much do their own thing. So, wait, is this? Which brows is this? Like, there's separate brows for the X eyes. Where's the X eyes? It's not being shown right now. So eyebrow lifts. Wait. Oh, this is part of X eyes. Okay. Oh, how do I? The X eyes is where is it? One piece or two. I feel like these can actually go into one piece. Because it's much more of a comical shape and has less precise the formations needed. Let's see, left X deformer 2x2. Where is the other part? And X right deformer 2x2. Okay, put that together. What else do we have here? Face shade. That needs to be part of the head shade. Where's the head? Hidden face. Let's see. I want this to be head shape deformer. Why am I struggling so much to write shape here? Shape deformer 2x3. This is part of the eye. This is part of the eye white. Where's the eye white parts? Turn off the X eyes. Where's X eyes? Alright, so eyeshadow and eye. What's eye bag? Eye bags is kind of part of eye frame as well. Alright, let's put all into one first. Eyelid, eyelash, midlash, butt lash, eye bag, eye lift, eye white. Not the brow. Okay, brow's. Where is the brow actually? Brow's the spot. It can kind of be moved together. I'm still gonna have to have separate things to form it. We'll put the brow on as well. Put this all into. Oh, not this. Left whole eye deformer. Then do the same for the right side, which is pretty much all of those. Okay. Right. Whole eye deformer. 2x2. Oh, what do we have left? Nose. Nose is one piece. Nose deformer. Mouth. Teeth. Mouth. Okay. Mouth deformer. 2x2. Ears left and right. I swear, I hope I never see the ear while I'm doing this. Yeah, left deformer. Missing the ear is not fun. Yeah, right deformer. And what's the last piece? What was it here at the back of the head? Yeah. Here, back deformer. Okay, let's have a look at this. Where is head folder? Head motions. Put these into here. Eye motions. Put this into here. The brow motions. Put this into here. Mouth motions. Put this into here. Cheek doesn't really have one. Body motion. Put these into here. Idle animation. Put the breathing into here. And then physics. What for that? Put that into there. Okay. So now we need to do head motions. Head motions with the head shade. Where is it? Head shape. Just turn off the hair. Where's the hair? Here. I can turn off the face as well. That's gonna throw me off. Turn off the face. Eyes. Oh, everything's. No, that should be okay actually. Alright, so we have a male kid, which should be slightly more defined on the brow line. If I remember this right, this should be a more defined brow line than usual. So we want the head. Hello, cheers for the follow. Alright, so first off, let's make sure this is this one. Yep. Do that. Save that. As a thing. Alright, so the eye is right about here. We want to have a line essentially. Let me just like bring it out first. Alright. You bring this out or you bring this inwards? Where is it? I want like a sharper. Do I have enough Victus for this? I really should. How much is the cheek defined? Cheek is still somewhat defined, which is kind of like... not. The eye is here. You want the indent essentially right where the eye is. Bring out the... Actually, this is mostly... It should be quite flat. Let's have a look at this. Because the circle of the head is... The circle of the head is like this. So you should have like something like this. That's too much. Don't need to do this with the path tool. The shape's not as defined. It's usually better if I can do this with... Let's just... let's just remove that. I'm just going to try with the path tool. Because we need... Essentially it's like this. Where we have a point right here. An indent right below... Where's the eyes? The eyes are... Point right below the eyes. Point for the cheek, which should be about just under the nose, about here. Then kind of will do the same thing on the other side. Buns with this. I need to actually round the path tool out. I shouldn't need to. Let's just see if it behaves. Alright, stick this on. So we want to bring it in around where the eye... It's like just under the eye, we want to bring it inwards. Just snapshot that again. So we want to bring this... this should behave though for the most part. I want to bring the cheek outwards a little bit, so... Probably bring it in a little bit, bring this outwards. Was actually... Well, I just need to bring the cheek out, wait. The circle is like this. The line itself is like that. Okay, I need to bring the cheek out first. Cheek out. The cheek defines the shape a bit more. So the circle of the head, cheek. The chin needs to come out. Chin should be better. Hey, cheers for the follow. Then you need to redefine the chin on the other side, so it's kind of like this. Actually, a better way to do the head. I always did it with the former. And then you have the cheek on the other side, which is about here. Okay, is there actually any color on the head that you don't worry about? His this, where is head? Head face. Is this gray part of the his? Doesn't look like it. At the very least, my morphs don't look like they're affecting the shading right now. Alright, turn the eyes off and just have a look at how this looks right now. Is this like a 3/4 head for the male body right now? Is the cheek out too much? Because there should be a kind of a straight line like this. Oh, this head. Face needs to be like a line coming down like this, essentially, into a chin. Alright, so look how that feels right now. We'll have to move the whole head once it's actually in motion, but circle the head into the bottom of the jawbone, into the chin. This need to be raised a bit, because you have like this kind of shape coming through here. Okay, I think that actually matches up. Will make more sense once the rest of the face parts are actually in motion, but I think this actually looks about right. At least for now. Okay, let's just reflect this motion into the horizontal, so it's on both sides. Wait. This doesn't look right. That doesn't look right. Hold up. Live2D's been trolling me the whole day today. Alright, let's zoom in on this a little bit. Yep, this is too low. Why is it doing that? Being trolled by the software. Let's just bring this up a little bit. Eye line. Where's eyes? Eyes. Line right below here. Pull cheek outwards. Line up with the headline into chin. Okay. It should be okay for now. Alright, so work with right side. We need to do the eyes here. Where is eyes? Okay, so you turn it back on first. Eyes. Where's eyes? Eyes. Okay, so first off, left eye, lights. Not the shadow, not the eyelid. Where's the eye? That's eye back, eyeball. Wait, what's the eye white? Oh, the eye white's that part. Okay. This and this needs to be a eye body form. Left eyeball deformer. 2x2. Shadow, eye white, eye... Yeah, everything else pretty much, apart from the eyebrow. Wait, where's the eyelid? Eyelid doesn't need to, but the shadow, the lashes... Well, I guess the eye bag's part of frame as well. Does the eyelid go into it? If the eyelid is just defined, well, I can put it in later if it comes down to it. Let's see. Call this left eye deformer, 2x2. Eyelid, eyebrow. Brow needs a deformer. Left brow deformer. We missed the eyelid when it comes down to it. Okay, so we now need to move the eyes. Actually, I should do this with both eyes first. Where's the right eye? Right eye body form. Where is the other parts? Shadow, eye, not the eyelid. Lash, mid lash, bot lash, eye bag, eye white. Right eye deformer. And then we'll do a right brow deformer here. Right brow deformer. Like that. Alright, so we are now moving the face about. Don't you move the nose first to mark all of my spots? That might be a smart idea. Let's turn this off, turn this off. We want to do about, probably about here, right? Did I pull the chin out too much? No, I feel like that's okay. Like this, right? Where is nose? Nose, put that on. We'll morph the nose momentarily, but we just need this to mark where eyes should go. About there. Because the nose can be reflected. Alright, so where's left eye? Left whole eye, we want this to move along this way. Along the edge of the head. And then we want to let's bring this up. Oh dear, this ain't loading. Okay, here we go. Because we need to pull in. It's very wide eye. Oh wait, no, hold up. This ain't right. I hate it when I do that. Alright, bring it back. Made a mistake. I really should just set this up first. Okay. Okay, left eye, eyeball, left side, eye, right eye, right eye, right eye. Okay, all of this needs angle X. Let's do that first. And so does the mouth deform. Let's do that. It should. Wait, that doesn't follow the head then. Let's basically do that. But regardless, need to move the eye across. The bridge of the nose would be like this, so the eye was set probably about here. We want to take the eye deformer, which is just this part. Alright, Live2D, why is... oh my god. Do I just need to like save and reset the program? Like everything's out of sync. Alright, so the eye itself is shaped... it's a very wide eye, so let's go like... pull this inwards, pull this outwards, pull this in. How does that feel right now? The eye's so wide. Yeah, it's a lot wider than what I usually work with. Probably need to exaggerate some parts a little bit to make this look right. Let's pull this in a bit more. Pull this more. This should be about equal. So keep this here. Pull this in more. Okay, this might look better once the eyeball's done as well. eye looks like this, then what's the main thing causing this right now? Yeah, I think I need to do the eyeball first before I can really see this. Eyeball. Let's just where's this build the eyeballs? Let's look at this. Generally speaking, for what did I just do? Come on. What? I want this to be a 1 by 1 here. So we want to basically bring this inwards. So that the eye itself is... Okay, that looks a lot better. Yeah, the eyeballs throw me off. Okay. That looks a lot better right there. The eyeball needs to be thinned down a lot. Let's bring this. The eye is... I haven't shrunk the eye enough, I think. Yeah, this itself needs to broaden quite a bit. Let's just still be like this and this inwards. I feel like I'm shrinking it too much. Yeah, it seems like too much. How about I take the whole eye and actually just move it more this way, directly. Oh yeah, I haven't actually morphed the eyelid as part of this. Let me just see what happens if I put the eyelid inside this, see how it feels. Alright, if you're part of this, how does it feel? Oh, it's that part of eye. It's connected to the eye bag, that's why. Oh, that's why I felt so off. Okay, eye bag is very defined here. If you see this part of the eye, the bridge of the nose would be like coming down like this. The eye can't block that much. What was the shape of the eye here? Looking a bit weird. Should pull this back out a bit. Alright, do both eyes first and see how that feels afterwards. That might actually help it. Actually, wait. Eyelid. The eyelid is going to need its own adjustments. Yep. Oh yeah, definitely going to need its own adjustments. Okay. Let's just do that real quick. Eyelid, lift the former. We're just going to grab you and oh, that's not exactly helpful. I already pre-morphed a bit. I want to bring basically just this portion of the eye. Oh, that's kind of hard to move. It's basically bring this portion down a bit. too much. It's actually look okay like this if this is a start and then this. Maybe what's throwing me off? Maybe it's just like this. Okay, we'll go with that. We'll move the second eye first, and then worry about the balance once both things are there in place, so that I can actually see if anything looks really weird. All right, where is right eye? We want to bring the eye not too far along the head, basically for 3/4 head. We're looking kind of actually about here, right? The eye line is like this, the line here is like this. The right eye would be about here. Alright, let's just position check. Looks okay, okay. Do the eye, which essentially needs a little bit of stretching because this is getting bigger to the camera. Want to pull this part forward. Let's pull this part back. Okay, I think I need to move the eyeball again to make this not throw me off. Because the eye shape itself is... Let's do the eyeball. Okay, let's just drop the Beziers through one by one. That's what we need for eyeballs. Alright, this needs to stretch a bit, so pull this outwards, pull this back inwards. And then we want to essentially pull this outwards a bit. This eye doesn't really change directions, it's still kind of facing the camera from where it started. I'm actually liking how the left side looks right now. So it's a matter of I need to just stretch this more because of how wide the eyes begins. Wait a minute. Why do you like that? It's the program trolling me again. Oh boy. Why are the sizes different to start off with? Oh dear. Did the exact same thing with symmetrical pieces. The program trolled me once again. Glorious. For the most part, we want to... Okay, it's just the fact that it's a wider eye that I need to define these a bit more. The eyeball looks way too fat, I think. Or was it just a diff of the eyeball doesn't look right? I think it's a diff of the eyeball doesn't look right. Take a look at this. What we want to do is essentially I purposely took the pupil and separated it a bit to do this. We want... Oh, do I need more vectors? I think I need more vectors. This isn't the most precise circle in the world. Will the triangles work for this? Let's think of this. Actually, for this kind of eye, I'm going to try something real quick here. Let's get rid of these. And we're going to use a center point to try and control this whole thing. See if that works. Because if that works, that will actually save me a ton of time. Because what we need to do is just pull this. That's really not working. It's just the wrong spot. I should be able to just pull the eye so that it looks like there's a bit more depth. There's also a ton of detail in this eye. It's almost like this kind of deal. Losing a bit of roundness. Your eye kind of look like this. I'm losing so much roundness. What happened here? I need more vectors here. Okay, I need a bunch of vectors to hold the roundness of the shape together. Let's see if I can control just this. Okay, so if I just grab this bunch of things, pull this across, basically. Oh. That there. Because then the eyes got depth and it's looking. Because it needs to look this way. Okay, if I take this off and just essentially it needs to turn into. Let's bring this inwards. So you don't look like this. Alright, let's just not have the vectors on this. Let's have a look at it. It's too wide if it moves like that. Let's just also handle this side then, whereas we want a center point as well. Let's check that in there. Then we want to essentially grab these pieces, and we want to, while X and Y is happening, to just go like this a little bit. Alright, let's just see if I like this or not. Let's click off that. Okay, I think that looks okay. Okay, should probably actually do something about the eyebrows now. Eyebrows. That's the next thing that will mess with the face. Eyebrows versus eyebrows. Left brow. You need to. What do you look like originally? Let's have a look at it. Well, I just. I need you to say this. And then. Alright, so. Sure. Okay, that means that this largely shrinks. So that it kind of needs to pull over the top of this part. This needs to come forward. This needs to stay thin. This can thicken out a little bit. Shouldn't really thicken that much because this is actually going away from the camera. When you turn your head like this, yeah, you're turning your head like this. This is going away from the camera. It doesn't need to thicken out. Let's bring this tail up a little bit. I think this spot needs to come up a bit. How does that feel? Just to do both sides, see how it feels afterwards. Yep, do both sides, see how it feels afterwards. Let's get the other side done. For the most part, this doesn't really need to change much though. Where's right brow, right brow, right brow? Because this is still essentially... It's kind of just needs to stretch a bit. Let's go like that, how about? There's not really much change between left and right for the eye that's closer to the camera. Alright, so with the nose, you want to essentially... Oh, I had to do it. Okay, I'm just gonna reduce the size of this. Okay, let's go into here. Where do I need these vectors? I need one here, one here. Enlarge. That should really work. It's just a matter of if this deformer will behave correctly, then I go about actually moving the parts. Essentially what needs to happen is that this needs to come forward and this needs to bend this way, and then this needs to bend this way. Actually, how's that look? I'm not in love with that. I wouldn't nose go nose. The other choice would be... A lot of ways to do nose, because the nose needs to... Actually, where's your reflector's on the bottom of the nose? Okay. Get that on the nose in this resource. Not in particular. Okay, basically I worked this out. Essentially this nose, 2 nostrils on the sides. Do I... Maybe if I actually reduce the size of this deformer in general, it might actually help. Because I need very specific... Oh. Redo that a bit. Okay, so what is the best way to do this? So really just go bend this way with the nose. So bend it one way. This is gonna need some revising later. I really want the shadow to be a bit straighter here. Alright, we'll come back to the nose. It's mostly the end of mark where everything else has to go. Okay, I haven't actually done the mouth form, so I probably shouldn't miss too much of the mouth right now. But I do know that it needs to move roughly into this position right about here. And I'm... should I just do mouth forms now? Mouth forms need to move in such a way that... where's mouth? Okay, let's just... lip top, lip bottom needs to have a mouth... open, mouth closed. We're going to treat this as closed neutral. I'm gonna put 5 puffs here. And put 5 paths right on top of here. Okay, the mouth itself is very big. So, if I was to have a mouth open, that would probably need to confine itself to the maximum of the mouth open that I've been given, because it's not very much. Okay, how's this bottom lip gonna work? Because I still have a line here. Let's just make this the maximum for now. Just whoop! Don't do that. So that's the bottom of that part, that's the bottom of this part, and this is the bottom of this part, okay. How's this look right now? I think I need more vectors, because this is not a very smooth line. Okay, this is... yeah, that is a very straight line. Hold on. I need more vectors. Still want to do it like that though, because that means that the skin isn't going to do anything funny. Let's just... oh, come on. Let's do that. Connected. Okay. Wait. Is this supposed to be? Let's slow that a bit. Let's just grab these and manually adjust here. Go along this line. And this will require a lot of fixing, but should be right about there. Mouth open. Do I need a buffer for this? Okay, it looks a little bit weird right now because this is going from a very neutral to a smile. So we'll now add some malforms. How many malforms should I add right now? Or just add all 3? So for, let's just say for this, we are going to curve this into... Okay, the bottom lip is way more defined, so I should really use the bottom lip as the defining line. Say we bring... Okay, I think it's better we bring this lip up. There's really not much skin. There's not much skin for me to work with. Alright, where's the other two toggle parts? Mouth bar optional, that's... What does this actually give me? It's literally just a pre-open mouth. Okay, well... We'll do what we can with these parts, and if it really doesn't work, we're going to go request some more skin. Because this is a little bit low on the skin count. But where's that? Mouth. Okay, mouth. So say we want to bring this into a... What is the best way to bring this into a smile right now? I'm just going to reorder this so that's... This is above this. Going to bring the lips upwards. So little skin to work with. Actually, how much extra skin do I actually have? Absolutely none. Okay. Oh wait, no, I have a bit. It's right here. What is my best way of doing this then? Let's have a think of this. Okay, what I can do is increase the add a second line control layer to here. Oh, don't go wrong with that connection there. Because that means that when we pull this into a smile, the skin moves with it a bit better. Oh, this isn't jerking off. And then for upper lip, let's have a look at this. I feel like I'm already on the edge of the gray. That's not very visible here. Alright, let me just... I just need a... How big is this? Again, this is like 3,000 by 5,000 or something. Let me just do something real quick to make this a little bit easier on myself. What does gray really show up on? Let's just say teal blue, why not? I need to put this into here. I'm going to color the paper, because that will make my life a lot easier. Where's the paper? I'm just gonna give you a color. I'm literally just gonna color this part teal blue. Save that. That's what they say when they mean work smarter, not harder. Alright, let's just chuck this in. Let's see, into this one and replace the PSD. It should give me the blue ass paper if I did this right. It didn't give me the blue ass paper. Cool. That's not really helpful. Did it give me the... Why did it give me the pendant? Hold on. That's not what I need. Alright, that really doesn't help. Okay, that means instead I can just take... Let's delete the paper. Just do that. How big is this file? 5,000 by 8,000. Okay, sure. 5,000 by 8,000. Paint this piece of paper blue. Save as a PNG. Where is it? Blue paper. Save as a PNG. I should be able to use this as a background. Then if I take the blue PNG, where would I put it? Can I? I'm pretty sure I can import PNG straight in as a texture. It's a texture, please. Yes. And drop it straight into this one. Register as new piece. Add all layers as new element issues. Okay, then we put this underneath everything. I should be able to now actually see what I'm dealing with. Because it's... the blue becomes transparent as well. Cut that again. Well, it's a little bit easier to see now, so that's still successful for the most part. Alright, so we want to add a malform to lip upper, and we want to say that when this is in place, that we want to bend this downwards. I don't know which skin to work with. Okay, we're gonna just grab the skin and just stretch it, because it's the same color as the face. And it won't cause any major... Okay, it's causing a major issue. Hold on. Let's bring this back to default. Why can I stretch it there and not on this side? Okay, we're gonna add extra points here and extra point here. And just hope I can stretch it. Was it this one? Okay, we're going to like bring this out. Okay. Smile! Okay, it doesn't actually look that good. Needs to be more subtle. This is... it needs to be way more subtle. Let's just bring this upwards into a very mild curve. Actually, we should keep the corners of the mouth exactly where they are. Let me just bring this back to default. Turn this off, turn it back on. Okay, I'm gonna keep the corners of the mouth where they are and just do this directly without moving the corners of the mouth too much. And because this is actually on top, it pretty much just sits right on top now. Bring this up a bit. Okay, the blue ass paper actually isn't helping. Well, it kind of helped, but it didn't really help. Why is it like that? What happened here? Oh, okay. That's an interesting effect that I didn't know what happened, but... Wait, is this the upper lip that's actually showing? It's the upper lip that's showing. Okay. Wait, no, this is the bottom lip. Okay. The bottom lip is doing this, so let us bring these down a bit. Why is the corner lip like always like that? Because this is neutral. This is I haven't touched it yet. And then is that point actually higher up? What? Does it move? The point moves a little bit. Why? Why do you move a bit? You don't need to move a bit. You need to come down a bit. And then the upper lip needs to also conform to the shape and come down a bit. It's actually better if I just pull this all the way into the bottom lip and use the bottom lip as the guide for the top. And now it doesn't look as weird. Do I actually need the -1 malform? Should this be more subtle? Do I like how this going to this? Because this looks more natural. If this is closed and this is open, this looks a lot more natural. Rather than if this was closed and opens into this, it looks I guess it doesn't actually look that strange. Actually, I should really first off check. If I was to turn these two off, does this actually fit to the mouth? Okay, yeah, it fits to the mouth. I'm pretty much done what this is doing. Okay, that's good to know. So essentially that's the smile. Don't I want to be a bit more subtle with the smile? Yeah, this is a very happy smile. Since the feel of the character is a bit more sullen, you might want to give a more calm feel by making the smile itself a bit more... Actually, this is something that needs to be put into revision and discussed. But for now, let us make the smile a bit more subtle. Really never know if I want to do the negative mouth form because that barely tracks. Yeah, that's a bit more subtle now. It's not a very happy smile anymore. Can you bring it up a little bit more? It was almost flat. But this kind of smile is what you give like a butler character. A very calm smile. Okay, so what I want to do with the mouth open here. What I can do is we'll bring this down a bit so it's not fully open. And for this, wait, no, my bottom lip's the control lip. I need to work everything off the bottom lip. Well, I'm pulling it out. Okay, that's fine. Let's just go to save here, and so I can see. Can't really see. So it looks like this normally. So say that mouth open is like. I need to go see where the lips is. Because this is mouth fully open. Let's just say it looks a bit like that. From neutral, a neutral state to mouth fully open neutral state. This was all the mouth that was given to me, right? Yeah, this is all of the mouth. So if this is like that, then we can put some in-between buffers now. Do we need? Is it actually needed to have in-between buffer right now? Well, that requires live testing, so not now. Okay, so now that the malform is basically done, I can actually try to deal with the actual motion required for the mouth. Just use the mouth open because that's actually been preset. Alright, we need a deformer for lips. Where is... Okay, I need to delete this bit that I dropped in. Okay, the paper's not actually helping, so let's actually get rid of that. Okay. The lip deformer. Former 2x2. I usually do 2x2. Should be 2x2, right? Because I need to be able to pull the center. Yeah, I need to be able to pull the center, so 2x2. Lip deformer, teeth deformer as a separate. Where's teeth? Teeth deformer. Can the mouth inside be part of lips? Because technically it's a boundary that... No, I should. I really should. Teeth deformer. Oh, not the root. This. Teeth deformer. 2x2, yeah. Mouth inside and the tongue. The tongue actually takes up so much space. Now, these all need to be separate. Tongue. How do you spell tongue? T-O-N. Oh, I'm running out of RAM. Oh, jeez. Why is everything lagging? Tongue deformer. Okay, just save and press Ctrl S again to make sure. It's not to get paranoid. This is the mouth inside deformer. That in. Okay, so for the lips, we want essentially a. Wait, did I actually run this with? Hold on. That should be. Because you want to pull this forward. Can I do it with the mouth inside? I might be... Okay, I'm going to try to do this with the mouth inside first. Put the mouth inside with the lips. See if I can actually morph these two together. Because essentially it's the same boundaries that have to conform to each other. So pull this out. We'll pull this inwards. And then we want a shape... a bit like... Because we want like this shape coming down along the chin. Pull this inwards. Cool. And we want like a kind of S-like shape coming in through here. I I forgot to put okay. Put the mouth form. Okay, we need to give all of these. Let's do it now before I make any more stupid moments. Alright, just do the exact same thing again. Pull this out. Pull this in. Pull this outwards. Pull this inwards. This would mostly be some other kind of S kind of shape like this. This is most of the way straight. A little S shape here. Okay, and then for the teeth, we need to be able to see more of right thing and less of. Wait, one. Oh dear. Oh please. Oh god damn it. I put the wrong one. Alright. Not this one, we want this one. Okay. Pull this outwards, pull this inwards, pull this outwards, pull this inwards. At least I'm noticing these areas before it's hard to fix. Let's pull like this. This is too much. So this is now happening. Okay. I didn't go full stupid at least. And do the whole thing without realizing I put in the wrong one. Alright, so at neutral, open the mouth. At neutral, the fang is about there. The center of the teeth is about there. So when it moves, just say, let's click that. So basically, when the lip is like this, then the center of the teeth need to be about here-ish. That was the lips. About here. Then we need to actually bring this inwards a lot so that we can wrap it around. How's that look right now? Okay, that doesn't look right though. Give this side of the teeth a big stretch out. How much teeth do I have to work with? And give this side. I don't know about like how this is looking right now. I'm not okay. I'm not losing that much of the actual teeth portion, but I think it needs to be pulled in more. Is this tongue throwing me off? I feel like that's tongue throwing me off right now. And okay, I feel like there's a couple of things for actually throwing me off a bit. What happens to the upper lip here? What's the upper lip disappear a bit? Because you can see it here, but why? What's happening to it? What's actually happening to this upper lip? Nothing changing here, just the line just decides to disappear. Okay, interesting. That is not how it should work. I'm not doing anything here. Why is the line disappearing? Even with... Alright, that's... At what point does this cause the issue? I actually don't know what's happening there. There's nothing else in front of us. It's just... The face is behind this. The lip is here. Weird. Okay, but regardless, I want this corner of the mouth to be a bit flatter. So we're gonna pull this inwards. Actually, should I pull this whole part inwards? Is that what's actually throwing me off right now? Because even from the eye, it should be like... The mouth, not in the right spot. Should be like... Cause I can see... Wait, actually, where is the teeth positioned? Teeth. It should be... Is it front of the tongue? Yeah, it should be behind the lips. Maybe if I reorder it, it shouldn't change anything, because it's already behind. Okay, actually, if the teeth aren't there, does the lips still have the same problem? It does. I actually don't know what's wrong with this. Oh boy. Oh wait. Alright, okay, so that's the teeth. It's not the teeth wasn't a problem, it's just for some reason the line decides to shrink away. I actually don't know what's doing it. This is actually too high up. Let me just reset this. I think this is actually too high up. Let's get the upper lip. Bring this down a... Wait. What? Wait. Oh, there's a bit of color there. That's totally below the line where it's not supposed to be. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's supposed to be there. Okay, so that's not me being stupid. Okay, good. That's this, because this is without. Bring this down a bit. Bring this down a bit. So that this is lined up with this point here. Okay. So I'm gonna go like this. Okay, so what about the teeth is currently throwing me off? So teeth is like this. This is what teeth is supposed to look like from the front. So when it looks from the side, it should be like this nearly. But we're looking from the canines, which is about here on the mouth. Then it's literally just a flat part of the front of the mouth if it's up to the canines, which is... Yeah, canines are here. So... you should still be able to very clearly see it, but... I think part of the problem here is that it's actually tilting. It's really supposed to be bent this way, so... it becomes forward, because this is currently... Actually no, where's the canine? Canines is just as your mouth... this is a teeth curve in, right? Yeah, canines is just where your teeth start curving in. Okay. Which means that this should be a bit that's very clearly much more visible when could you turn away the canine here and actually start getting blocked by the other teeth, but all the teeth are one piece. I can't like do much about that unless I specifically, which I've already kind of done, is shrink this part of the teeth down quite a bit. I don't know if I should be pulling this down. I feel like this needs to stay up. It's probably to also feel like it looks okay. Okay, I'll leave that. Come back to it once the rest of the face is actually fully done, because that will also affect how everything else looks around it. Alright, so the nose and the mouth can be reflected. The eyes cannot be reflected. So gonna get mouth. How many parts of this? Mouth, teeth. Oh yeah, the tongue. What should I do about the tongue? Because it's not actually very visible, but it should affect how the left and right look. Because when you're on one side, the tongue itself will be less visible on this side and more on this side, like kind of like, okay, maybe don't stretch it like that, maybe pull it inwards, pull this outwards. It's kind of like this kind of deal where it's like, I don't have much space to pull this. Okay, I needed some resources on actually how the tongue works. It's not as familiar with missing the tongue specifically. Could you turn over? Wait, hold on. Does this one work? I need a front facing. Okay, here we go. Wait, is this actually for the tongue? Okay, let me just take a look at this. So you have the default. Oh, come on, student. Let's see. So the default is the circle here, and then when you turn it, like what actually happens to the tongue? Because the tongue, the center of the tongue needs to move inwards to the head, which it already does, because the mouth is moving around it. Does it need to just, the center point just need to move across a bit. My don't know, but I'm in love with that. We'll pull this. Does that look more natural, actually? That looks a bit more natural. Okay, we'll go with that. Alright, do I do the rest of the head? I need to do the outside of the head X now. So for teeth, tongue, mouth, lip, and nose, these can be directly reflected. So let's do that reflective motion. Horizontally along angle X. And now I need to mess with the eyes. Where's eyes? Okay, so basically save a snapshot of this. Then move this across. Holy shit, it lagged a bit. Save. And then we need to essentially do the exact same thing to the two sides again here. Where's right eye? Nope, don't do that to that. Let's do the whole eye. Out here. And then we want to let's grab the left eye and move that too. Where's left eye? Left whole eye. Did I move that far? It's like almost up to like here. I'm judging it based on the mouth, which probably is not a good idea, but it also kind of works. It's about here. Okay, so for the eye, alright, let's have a look at the two eyes, left side of former, because we need to pull. Alright, let's just bring this up again. Pull this in, pull this in. Let's see. Pull this inwards. Pull this towards that side. Pull this across slightly, and then because we want this to be like this. How's this work again? Can I zoom this in a bit? Is this the, this has to be pointing outwards. This has to be pointing outwards. This points inwards. Then this points inwards. And then we want to bring this in a fair amount because we need to squish the eye down. Bring this inwards a little bit. Why do I feel like I've nailed it a lot better on the other side? No, it should be about the same. Right eye. Okay, just. I feel like I've nailed it a lot better on one side than the other. Was it just the eye throwing me off? Is that the deal again? The eye throwing me off again? Don't actually have this all the way up to the slot flatter than that. This is wide. How much is this right now? 1, 2, 3. It's about the same. Why does it look so off? This should be in more than the top. So it should be like this. Wait, pull that back. Oh wait, yeah, that's one. Okay. Yeah, that's supposed to be pulled towards the inside. This pulled inside, this pop outside, and then this has to be pulled outwards like this. Okay, yeah. Foot looked a little weird. Alright, that makes a lot more sense. And then this needs to be pulled forward. Does that look better? Okay, that looks a lot better. The eyeball threw me off for a bit, but I can't do much about that. I need to get the other side done first. Okay, pull this outwards. Pull this out a bit. No, pull this back a bit. Pull this out a bit. Pull this out. Pull this out. Pull this in. How does this go on the other side? It's just because it's a very wide piece. How's that feel? That feels pretty good. I need to do the eyeball because that's throwing me off a bit. Eyeball and where's that eyeball? Actually, did I even use the form? I didn't use the form at the end, did I? I just used the actual eye to do this part. Because we want to grab just this inside part and we want to pull it backwards. Oh wait, no, I do need to do this part. How's this part go again? Where's the eyeballs? Oh, did do that. Let's see. Is that too much? Is that too? Feels okay. Ugh. Then, where is right eyeball? Kind of the same deal, where this needs to be pulled inwards. Oh. Pull this inwards. Yep, and then we want to grab the eyeball and we want to just brush this part, and we want to pull it inwards this way to give it some depth, like so. Okay, then we need to do the eyebrow. Where's brow? Brow. Where this doesn't really need too much. I'll actually do this in the end. Where's the right brow? What do I do with this thing? I literally just kind of stretched it a little bit, like, just gave it like a little bit of a stretch up job. So honestly, this is still kind of just facing the camera. It's this brow that actually needs a lot of work because it's going away from the camera. So we want to pull it in quite a bit. Pull it over the eye, pull this downwards along, away from the camera, along the right round side of the head. How's that feel right now? Do I want some more? Something like this. Oh, why is that eyelid so much? Alright, I moved the eyelid away from this, didn't I? Into the whole eye. Wait, no. Still, will I actually do something with this? This doesn't. Oh yeah, I completely twisted it. Okay. That definitely does not look right. Wait, what? Where? Wait. Where's eyelid? Eyelid. Let this. Oh no, yeah, give it a separate deformer. That is fine. That is totally fine. Right. Deformer. Right eyelid deformer. Why is this one not already twisted? That is okay. Well, it's fine. We need this to stay stuck to the eye. Wait, did I put it as part of the eye? What eyelid? Oh yeah, it's part of the eye, okay. Right eyelid into eye deformer. So if I move... Wait, okay. I know how I set this up. I put this into the eye deformer, then I told it to have eyelid deformer. That should be what happened. Right eyelid deformer. Okay, now it's twisted. Okay, good. Because what we need this to do is essentially stick to the eye. Why isn't it doing that? Cut back. Alright, so... Okay. Needs to stick to the eye. Wait. Oh, God damn it. Alright, let's have a look at this. I may have made a whoopsie somewhere. Hair off. I made a whoopsie somewhere. Okay, that's fine. Why does this eyelid stick out so much more than it's supposed to? Yeah, let's just move it back out. Okay, move it back out. Okay, from here, put it into the eye deformer. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense. Right, eyelid deformer. And then we want it to basically take the same shape, which basically requires me to pull this, give this a yank, so that's more like this. Oh yeah, I need all the minor adjustments to the lips while it's moving around. That's gonna be that angle. That needs... Right now I'm running... How many malforms are running? It should be 2 malforms and 2 malform things right now. So at the very least I need 4 by 9 adjustments. Okay, so that's that part. Essentially left and right is done. So now for up and down. The other thing is that for this style of arts, the eye doesn't, the eye line changes, but the heat shape does not. So now grab the whole left eye, the whole right eye, and give it a angle Y. We want to change the eyeline from about here to like this kind of view. So both eyes need to. So eyeline's like this. So we want to go like this. So looking like that. That looks about right. Okay. And then the actual eye itself needs to. Why are these deformers different sizes? Like, they're literally the exact same thing, but okay, well, at least what they need to do is pretty much the same. That really helps. So bring this up. They really do this with. Interesting. Okay. Essentially like that. We have a little slow coming this way. It really stretches one part of the eye away from the other. Okay, eyelid adjustments will have to come separately, but essentially, okay, eyeball needs adjusting before this will look right, but well, that eyelid's not. There's no bueno. Eyelid. Okay, you really don't need to stretch up like that. Please squish down. That looks a lot more natural. Okay. Keep the eyelids squished a bit. Let's raise this up a bit, like that. Okay. For the eyeball, is there a resource in eyeball for this part? Okay, not really. I'll just do this, but and vertical and sure go with eyeball. Okay, so we want to essentially pull towards the direction we're going. Whoop, don't do that. It's not a gigantic motion, so this is essentially all we want. Eye is now looking up, and then we want to take the actual eye. Grab this portion. Oh! What'd I do? Oh dear. Huh? Okay, that's not required. Okay, I can. Didn't actually know the system existed. It's the first time I click that one. And then bring this down a bit, and then we want to do for the eye. Grab this part, and bring this down a bit. Is that too much? Is there more than the other side? About there. Okay, so that's the eye. I need to do something about the nose. Because the nose itself doesn't raise very much when going up and down comparatively, because, well, I guess let's move to now. Let's say the nose comes up to about here. Actually, where's the nose neutral? Actually, no, the nose, because it's the bridge. No, it's not. Is that the bridge? No, that's the tip. Tip of the nose actually moves a lot. Okay. Because that really gives it the feel that you're looking upwards. Face line? The eye line's like this now. From here to here. Let's just snap that so we can get a better look at the difference in eye line here. Yeah, it's really subtle because you don't really want to go up and down too much because the tracking just can't keep up. I guess I could go a little bit higher. I'm also not doing a super high angle head turn. That looks... You don't have a lot of extra shadows to go that just breaks. Okay. Let's grab the mouth. Give this a wide deformer. Give the teeth, the tongue, nothings. I'm not using nothing side. Give these all wide deformers. And I'm gonna bring the mouth. Kind of has to essentially follow where the cheek line would be, which would be about like here. So let's grab the mouth and just bring it up. Like a so. It's really the lip that follows the nose. Alright, so just open the mouth. So we can do the adjustments again. Alright, does that feel... Okay, let's just do the adjustments first. So essentially what we need is to bring the lip deformer. This needs to come upwards. This needs to come up slightly. This needs to pull up. Much more than the top part. Oop. Pull that up. Then we want to pull this up slightly. I think I'm okay with that. And then the teeth really just need to... Well, first off, I could literally just move this whole thing up, because that would actually be easier. Then we just need to pull it so that it's forming a concave. Like a seal. With the center bit pulling more than the rest, and then you can just grab the whole thing and just move it down a bit. Oh, don't do that. Where's teeth? Teeth. Because you would be... Actually, no, you'll see more of the teeth, because it's... I don't have that much teeth to work with, though. Alright, well, okay, to counteract that, we're just going to stretch this part a bit more, because we need more teeth. Okay. Alright, how's that look for looking up? Surprisingly, the tongue already feels in place, because the tongue just needs to be further down. The mouth moved up, away from the tongue. Can't really do much about the head shape, because that's more dependent on shadows, which I don't have to work with. With this style art, the head shape literally doesn't change between up and down. Alright, so that's essentially... Oh wait, no, I haven't done eyebrows. Alright, eyebrows. There was a bit of eyebrows in this resource. Look at what they do here. Kind of curious. Basically just maintain distance. Oh yeah, just maintain the exact same distance. Okay, that's fine. That basically means the eyebrows literally don't change between up and down. Give it a little bit of a curve at the very least. Eyebrow, left brow, right brow, angle Y, put that in. So we got this, so let's just give this a slightish curve here. How do we, those basically the curve is like. We just literally pull this spot down a bit. And pull this up a bit. That actually give the up look view. Eyebrows are very close to the eyes, so it's kind of hard to create that touch to it. Okay. That's up. Oh yeah, something moved this. I should probably just do that now. Where's the essentially just here? Let's get that out of the way so that I don't accidentally click this later like an idiot. Alright, so now we need it down where we have the eye line like this, so we want eye line about like here. Left whole eye, right whole eye. Want the kind of eye line like this. From here, like from here to here. So it's also easier for the human head to look down as over up. Actually no, it's harder for the human head to look down because your chin is in the way of your neck. So this can actually be a more subtle. The cheek line ends up looking like this, so the mouth itself Well, it's the nose and the mouth. The nose actually moves the least when it's going downward because you look at the tip of the nose. But the mouth should have to align with the, where the cheek is. Well, this will look better once the ears are also moving. Alright, alright, eyes, where's eyes? Right eye, left eye. We want to pull the inward part of the round part of the face inwards. Not with that key, with this key. And we want to essentially form a little bit of a curve right here. And form a bit of a curve right here. But largely this should move down quite a bit. And we'll do the exact same thing over here. Let's see. Should I move the centerpiece as well? I feel like it looks better if I don't move that. Why does this feel a lot flatter on one side? Was it because my two deformers are two different sizes? I forgot to account for that, didn't I? Oh no, wait, not this one. Okay, that's fine. Why? Yeah, no, that look different. Deformers are different sizes. I don't know why. All right. Let's see. This looks lined up. Why does one move the eyeball so much more than the other? What the heck happened here? God dang it. Jeez. You are the one moving, right? Yeah, you are the one moving. Okay. Why did you just move the eye less? It's because the form is a different size. No, this is... Wait, no, that doesn't look as weird. Wait, no, yes. Okay, where's the PSD? I need to make sure I'm not did I do a stupid at some point, or is this actually what looks like? The eyes should be symmetrical. Okay, I did a stupid at some point. It's fine. Let's just... I'm pretty much just moving in this position. It's fine. Oh, I know what happened. Okay, that's fine. I forgot to put these on. Alright, that's not good. Alright, well, you need Y deformers. Alright, at least I can fix this real quick. Okay, well, anyways. this deformer and this deformer were not the same size. This looks very subtly different. Why does it look off and not off at the same time? How does that work? Okay, this is a lot higher. Okay. So I want this to be starting about just about here. This line starts here on this point, so actually no, this looks about right now. Oh dear. I mean, how stupid is that? Just okay, just eyeball. Alright, so when it comes down, we basically want to just do the opposite of this, which is pull this outwards, pull this in like this, and for the other eyeball, do the exact same thing here, where we just pull this down. Whoop, whoop, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoop, please stay selecting this. Let's see, what have I done to this? Yo, just then this should be eyes looking down. How's that feel right now? Oh my gosh. Gonna need more mouth to fix. The mouth fixes can wait. There's a lot of fixing that has happened for that part. Alright, where is the mouth? The mouth at this point needs to be really compressed because it's actually going away from the camera under the chin. So this is where you'll see less of the teeth because there's the top row of teeth. Those teeth. Why did I do that? I was not supposed to... this do that by hold shift? Is that why it's doing that? Well, regardless, you'll see less teeth because you're actually looking from the top of the mouth. Actually, that does look like it's... Does the nose need to move more? I feel like the nose needs to move more. Nose. Okay. Now I need to do the X plus Y's. Do I corner it out just to give me a starting point? I feel like that's a terrible idea. Corner it all out so that there's a starting point. Don't actually know how many parts can be cornered out. Actually, if I'm going to do that, I need to do the ears first, because those also have XY. Do I actually? I don't. No, I don't. One good ear movement has to... I need to reorder all the layers. Come on, brain, to do that. Alright, okay, X and Y. All face parts X and Y. Okay, I'm gonna just go to corner. Actually, you know what? Save first. Cornered it. X and Y, and I'm just gonna see what this has done to it before I decide how much I need to fix it. Okay, nose might be fine. Mouth may be fine. I don't know yet, but the eyes definitely need to change. But at least it gives me a starting point. All right. Okay, so when it comes to eye motion, what you'll actually end up with is right whole eye. It's probably actually in the right spot. Left eye. Where's the left eye? The left eye is the one that actually has to move back down. Because your eye line will go from... Okay, eye line's like this, then you'll end up like... kind of like this, because you need the in-between of the two. Like that. And then you need to take this eye, and definitely not morph it like this. Let's have a look at this. You want to really pull this up. Actually, wait, no, this is like this. You need to really pull this down, because you need to now have a curve this way. Oh, don't do that. Where's left eye? Left eye. Left eye. What kind of curve is this? Much more like this. curve like this. We're not going super XY heavy, but it will look a bit like this. And then for the other eye, where is right eye, you want this to kind of pull outwards once. How's this go? Kind of want a very subtle turn here. Want this to be pulled upwards. Still need a curve coming down like this, and then this still needs to be pulled outwards. That does not look right. Okay. Does this need to be more extreme? I think this curve needs to be a bit stronger because of the shape of the eye itself. So let's make that adjustment. Let's say the bridge is right here right now. You have the bridge of the nose that comes front of your face like this, like here. And that connects to here, that connects to here. This whole eye might need to move off a bit. That's not the right piece, this is the right piece. Then the eyebrows need to have a big swift around. Where is brow? You are now kind of looking like. Whoop, right, oop, don't do that. Whoop. Brow now looks kind of like this. At this angle. And then left brow would be, what is, pull this inwards. Actually doesn't look terrible now. The eyelid definitely needs a bit of work here. Eyelid lifts. Why is it? Okay, this definitely needs to be flattened out a bit. Maybe a bit like that. Ooh, ooh. I'm getting a lot of lag. On the program responding. That's really scaring me. Don't know if I like that shape. Well, that's the hit like that. Can't reverse it, so I had to do it more separately, but oh, there's gonna be so many XY fixes to the mouth. Oh boy. Okay, well, the mouth. Let's fix the mouth now. Just do it now. Don't leave it for later. That's a bad idea. Alright, where's the mouth? Open the mouth up. Wait, is the mouth shading actually the slightly different color? It's really subtly a different color. Why is it more noticeable now? Wait. Was it because it was moving to a shading of the face here a bit darker? I don't have much control over shading. That is really noticeable. get the mouth done, see if it's still like that afterwards. Mouth, nose, mouth. Is this about where the mouth? This should be about where the mouth should be. All right. Want this a bit more like. Whoop. This is actually about the right shape. It's just this part needs to be really pulled in. Want this kind of shape for the mouth. You pull this inwards. Maybe not that much. What's throwing me off right now? Is it this piece? This should be pointing downwards for a curve here. The actual corner of the mouth should really be facing, because this is the full happy face, so the corner of the mouth should really be facing upwards a bit more. Mostly controlled by this line. Well, there's going to be so many adjustments. And in the teeth, let's see, teeth. Yeah, this is kind of the deal along the teeth right now. That you'll be seeing a little, just like that actually might be the better look for this if I just curve that in. That feels about right. Okay. Because the nose needs to point outwards into the bridge of the nose, onto the lip, which is about here. Should bring the nose closer to the lip. Yeah, I really need to do the ears. I should stop putting that off. That should be one mouth or one face in the X plus Y. I'm not sure. The X plus Y definitely doesn't look right until the hair's in. And that's not happening for a while. Okay, let's have a look. Don't need to fix the eyeballs at all. The eyeballs should be fine for the most part. Alright, good. Do the other side. So eye line is about here, so eye line like that. Where is the right whole eye? Shift this down. Should be about the same. Okay, it's definitely the same height. Do that, so we can compare it. Start from about here. We'll work from there. Okay, so right eye. We want to. So do this pull. Want a curve. All right, where's the other eye? Pull eye. Much crap up here. Essentially, I want a curve. How far did I pull it in? Pull it back. Yeah, keep it backwards here. Pull this upwards. Pull it in a bit. kind of maintain this kind of curve here. How do I get this to fold so much nicer? The eyelid stretches out so much better. Let's try to do this though. Should I just bring this all inwards? Maybe that's what's throwing me off right now. Maybe that's it. Okay, and then for the left eye, I'm gonna do the same deal where it has a curve coming down this way. This still needs to be pulled back. This needs to have a curve to it. Just not quite as strong. Then this still needs this kind of forward motion on here. Well, actually, I can compare this directly to this one. That looks about right. And also does not look quite about right. Okay. Yeah, I think that looks better. Yeah, that looks better. Yeah. Alright, for the eyebrows, left brow, or which eyebrow? Right brow. Let's look close. I need to pull you inwards to go over this eye. How did I pull that off? What did I do to his eyebrow? God dang it. Wait, oh. This feels right. Oh, that feels right. Yeah, that definitely feels right. Where's right brow? No, left brow. Then you need to come upwards because you're now at a curve. Let's just bring this upwards. Curve it out like so. Bring this inwards a bit. How's that look? Well, that definitely looks off. Wait, why is the eyelid so much higher? Oh wait, yeah, you need to squish the eyelid in. Where's the eyelid? Squish this in because it's really defined. Then we'll get the brow again. Some of the brow here. Bring this inwards, bring this downwards. Okay. I like the look of that. That feels about right. Oh. Oh no. Oh, am I running out of RAM? Oh, what's happening? Why is it doing this? Oh dear. Okay. Why did it save? Oh my god. I don't need this guide image. Don't save the guide image, please. Like, that's not good for my heart. Okay. Why do I feel like I've been trolled by the program the whole day, literally? Yeah, this doesn't feel quite right. What is not quite right about this right now? Okay, that might be it. Alright, what can I do about the mouth? Actually, can I horizontally reflect the mouth motion for the Y? In theory, I should be able to. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna try and see what happens. Not worse. It's just... Actually, there shouldn't be too many things that really go wrong. I might just try to deform this. Alright, reflect. I'm gonna just move back over here. Reflect the motion. Reflect the X motion. What does it do? What does it try to do? Oh, that was actually a lot more successful than I thought it would be. Okay, very good. That saves me a lot of time. Okay. Wait, no, well... Why does this look so off now? Why does this still look off? What happened? Okay, I think I know what's actually throwing me off now. Is the eye shape actually the same right now? And his eyeball just out of position. What's that? Why is one eyeball so messed up? Right eyeball. Okay, is it because one point didn't get moved properly? One control point. Is that it? Is that literally the thing causing the problems? Oh my god, it actually was. Like, god dang it. Oh, one Victor got missed. That's so awkward. Oh, please. This Victor, please get in place. Stand your ground. Oh dear. Okay, now, does this look about right? Feels pretty good. Open the mouth, check that. That feels pretty good. Okay. Now for down X plus Y. So once again, the eye line should follow like this. So, actually, wait. Yeah, eyeline should follow like this. So we want to grab the whole. Okay, where's Task Manager? I'm getting really worried. Oh wait, it's literally using about 85% of my RAM. How much RAM do I have? What? Yeah, plus 16 gigs. Don't need another 2.6. I mean, Streamlabs is using. How much is Streamlabs using? 1 gig. Streamlabs is using 1 gig. Live2D is using 8.5 gigs. Okay, that should be fine. Alright, so let's just save this real quick. And then pop this down, and then we want to grab this eye and move it essentially back to this spot because we want it to be at the same height. Then we want to grab the eye deformer and definitely not have it look like this. We want this to now really pull this down, pull this down, pull this down, pull this up, pull this across, pull this up, pull this in, pull this out, pull this outwards, pull this up, pull this down, pull this inwards. No, keep this out. Keep this out. Something like that. It's actually like pulling the frame. That's an eye bag. So white from the eye bag. Eyeball. Should actually be more or less right. Just that. Might need a bit of precision maneuver, but that could wait until everything else is in place. Alright, grab the right eye. We now want this to curve upwards. And just curve up. Pull this back out, pull this across, have the center out, and then pull this up. Don't know about that. Okay, I think it's just the eyeball throwing me off right now. I think the eye itself is actually fine. Alright, eyeball, left side, push the left eyeball. Alright, what happened? I feel like this actually looks right though. Or was it too much? It's actually like... Wait, I never said. I don't think I ever said these. Oh, I did. Yeah, I did. Because now the bridge is like here. There's too much eye white on that side. Can't really get rid of that though, the way it's done. Actually, like that better. Size isn't as squished that I think it should be. Right. Actually, it's a real loss. Actually, no, it's squished, right? Okay. Is this eye too squished now on this side? No. It's actually not squished enough. Looks like it's actually stretched out a bit now. Okay, that looks a bit better. Yeah, they looks better. All right. Okay, now for this eye. That actually looks right. Okay, mouth. Where's mouth? Mouth. Why did I get squished? This isn't supposed to be squished. How did I get squished? How'd that happen? Oh dear. This is just movement. This shouldn't morph. The heck? Okay, let me just remove the Y and put it back in. And just move this whole thing back into position here. And then same for here. Still should have these two forms are still active. So wait, it actually took that out. Oh no, I haven't done this yet. Okay. No, I did do this. Why did I get removed? Oh my god. This program has trolled me the whole night, and this is painful. Alright, squish this down, squish this. Okay, we'll actually bring this up. Still up the form I'm changing. Yeah, the form. Squish this inwards. So that exists. The teeth. Why did it do that? That's not helpful at all. Oh dear. Okay. I don't know what's missing with it, but at the very least, this can be fixed quickly. Squish the teeth in, just show the canines. Okay, so does that mean that I actually don't have a X now for this? I don't. That is fine. That is still fine. Just bring this down. Just open the mouth so I can really mark the position. Save it. That's a clip. Bring this across. Bring this whole mouth down to the same height. And then we can remorph this. This is fine. So for the lip, we want to, because this is essentially going to be underneath the nose bridge completely, we can pull this inwards into a, okay, maybe not that much, pull this inwards into a curve that is like this, and swoop. Okay, I really can't pull much. I don't have much skin to work with. Actually, I'm being stupid. Everything was layered really nicely, so I didn't actually do this, but I really should. Tongue, clip to mouth. And also I should probably do the eyes while I'm at it. Eye white for the right side, clip that into these two, and eye white for the left side, clip that into these two. Okay. Alright, what did I do wrong? Did I clip the tongue into the mouth? I did. Dang it. Clip the tongue to the mouth. Don't be stupid. Okay, that's a good start. Because then I don't need to worry about it stretching, the tongue stretching out of the mouth. I just need to worry about the mouth being the wrong shape to begin with. I want the cab like a very tight curve. Like a so. And we want to kind of do the same thing to the teeth, which should definitely not be morphing like this. But we kind of want to have it like... how to look, because you'll see, you should be able to see a decent amount of this, a bit of this, and not much of this. But it's a canine, so like it'll still stick out like this. What did I do to this? I clipped to the right one, right? I what? Okay. Copy and paste apparently didn't work. That's fine. Well, copy worked. Copy didn't work, paste did. That's fine. That could be fixed quickly. Alright. Let's have a look at this. Teeth. Do I like how this is feeling right now? Do I need to be able to see more tongue? I technically need to be able to see more tongue, so let's bring the tongue up. What's this actually doing right now? Alright, let's just give this a stretch. Is this the right shape for the mouth? I don't really feel like it is. I need to bring this tighter around. That doesn't really feel like it's at the bottom of the mouth now. No, also don't need to be this tight. Because I'm not doing super high angle turns. Okay, that actually... okay, I think the teeth are actually now two-turned. Where's teeth? Actually, if I just grab this and just... yeah. Okay, that canine at the end needs to flatten out. Can I just squish it in like this? Okay. Oh, I'm back! Oh, jeez. Alright, that's that part. So, for all intents and purposes, mouth, teeth, tongue, and lip. But let me reflect this before, so hopefully it lets me reflect this again. Reflect horizontally. Okay, very good. Very good. Unfortunately, it doesn't do that for the eyes, but that's actually okay. Alright, so, down. No. Wait. No. We want this, and then we want to wait. Hold up. Left, no right, right or Y. Spin this across more. Okay, that feels. By the way, I haven't done this yet. Okay. I don't know what I had to think about for that long, but sure. Okay. We want this. Clip that. And then we want to bring this up. Remove. Wait. Wait a minute. That doesn't look right. Hold up. I need to fix this. Wait, no, I need this side. This side with some basing off. Okay. Where is right eye? Let's bring this. And like that. Okay, that looks better. Okay, so clip here and then bring this up. Did I already move it? I don't remember moving it, but apparently it's in about the right spots. So, I need to do the eye for this, where... Wait, did I actually do this? I know I have done this. Because the eyes are removed. The eyebrows are removed. That's definitely... You know, the eyelid has been completely destroyed here. Where's eyelid? Eyelid. Okay, is this what's throwing me off? The eyelid? I mean, eyelid really gets squashed really easily. My computer is freaking out. Oh dear. It is not liking what I'm doing. No, I have done this. I've redone this one. Okay, I have just haven't done this. Yeah, okay, that's fine. So I need this clip, pull down, and lift. No, right, whole eye, pull it back up, and then I need to whoop, don't do that, pull this upwards, so there's a very defined curve here. How's this kind of curve look? Like this. Let's also just grab this as the comparison. Okay. This needs to be a curve going upwards. This need to be pulled in a bit more? No, not really. How's this eyelash look? Okay, it's like that. I need to move the actual pupil to suit this motion. I shouldn't need to, not right now. Alright, how badly did the eyelid get mushed? Eyelid. I want you to be like flatter here. Oh yeah, probably need to do outside too. Left eyelid. Don't get mushed that badly. Alright. Oh, I haven't done the eyebrows. Okay, okay, let's just do the eyebrows real quick. Brow. You essentially, well, for my spot, just... It's very close to just curving this inwards like a so. And then for right brow to bring it around and up a bit. Oh yeah, I'm definitely running out of memory. Oh jeez. Oh, that ain't good. There's so much lag happening. Why did Live2D start using another half a gig of RAM? Oh boy. I can't really do much about RAM usage though. Yep, oh yep, that's a lot of RAM being used. Let me just see if it's just because I've done so many actions that are saving a lot. I'm just gonna close Live2D real quick and reopen it. Just see if I can clear the cache on Live2D. Okay, how much RAM am I using now? It went down by half. Okay, well, that explains a lot. Alright, back to this. We are currently in the middle of this. Okay, where is the deformers? Head, breathing, upper, whole head. Head. Eyes, right and left eye. Right eye, okay. So, this is more or less pulled into the right spots. Click this again. I actually don't know how much guide images increases my RAM usage, but kinda need it. Alright, so for the eye, left eye, well, we need this to curve upwards now. Yeah, we need this to curve upwards. While maintaining the same kind of deal here. Well, that looks about right. Huh. That didn't take long. Alright. Alright, let's do the brows before they throw me off again. Why does this brow feel like it's really out of position? Is it supposed to be like that? It's supposed to be like that. Yeah, it's supposed to be like that, okay. Let's make this curve around a bit more. Not that high. Let's bring this downwards, curve it inwards. Bring this down a bit. And for right brow, should I just like twist it because that's actually the quickest way to do it. Bring this in. Bring this outwards, bring this inwards. Then bring this up a bit. Or how's that feel right now? Okay, and then for the eyelid, where's eyelid? Eye eyelid. This is completely squished, but I want it to be more like that. And also on this side, eyelid. Please look more natural like that. That's eyelid feel right now. Because from neutral looks. Why does this feel slightly rotated? Why does this feel slightly off? That's slightly off. Why? That's like that. Why is this eyeball slightly off? Let's be like this. Only offered a couple of variations. I don't actually know why. Okay, that's not very helpful. It feels like well, some of the, especially on the ups, it doesn't look like. Yeah, I don't like how the pupil looks here. Pupil's okay for that one. Pupil does not look okay for this one. So let's grab the right eye for this side. And we're just going to. Doesn't need to squish out a bit. I really shouldn't need to, I guess, make that adjustment. Because this is supposed to be looking up and to the right, so I should actually be like this. Then this is looking down and to the right. Then, yeah, it looks fine when it's on the small side, but this looks a little weird when it's on the the cliff side. Okay. Okay. I think that should do it for the face. For XY, I'll do the adjustments to the mouth once that's also finalized. Should probably do the hair so that the XY looks right. Alright, where's the hair? Let's put the hair back in. Hair. Alright, so the roots of the hair is in the center. What part of the head is that? Okay. That should be fine. Alright, let's mess with the hair now. So we've got front bangs, horn, 2 sets of horns, 2 sets of side hairs. And we've got 3 parts to the front bangs. Okay. Well, first off, basically all of this will require XYs. No, let's just actually just do one set at a time. Do the X's first. So when you turn the head, where does this sit? This clump literally sits right in the middle, so we'll need to pull this across so that this clump is still essentially, because the head's like this, so you need to pull this across slightly, pull this across a lot, pull this like, actually you could pull this like this, across like this. The head wraps around like this, so this is the widest part of here is right about here. This would be like this. This would be quite a bit less because this is going towards the center of the head at the top like that. This needs to squish in. But this is the part that should actually squish in the most because it's the furthest from the widest part of the head, which is here. It actually should be something like this. Yeah, it's just move all the pieces and then work out exactly how the different parts should morph, because that's going to require some extra finagling. Alright, so let's see. This part will pull across. Where's the roots of the hair right now? Roots of the hair is like kind of like this. This bit will actually, this is the widest part of here. This will actually turn towards the camera, so this actually needs to grow bigger. Let's look right now. Yeah, this bit needs to grow bigger, so let's pull this part out. But also along with the head turning, it will come towards, but it has to grow bigger. Oh, I know. Detail morphs for each individual part needs to happen separately, otherwise it becomes too much of a mess. So yeah, this part comes inwards. This is the widest part of head right here. The loose part of the hair will always essentially move in a more generic fashion because it's hanging. So it just has to follow the head rotation. Actually, no, this has to follow the widest part of here because that's where it'll hang off because there's gravity. So it'll curve back into the body. And then... Okay, should be something a bit like that. And then for this part, where is the other side? The widest part hits here, so this is the bit that's gonna. This is gonna turn away. This will pull out. This will actually turn with the head. This part will turn with the head motion, so it will hang. The widest part of the head's up here. So this will pull behind the head. This part will pull behind the head. This needs to... Yeah, this has to pull behind the head. This has to pull... The front part that's turning in with that has to turn forward. Okay, that's good for initial... Okay, I don't like how the front band is looking right now. Because this part actually needs to pull in with the head. Because it's currently like that, so we'll pull across a bit, but it'll actually get covered by the center part more. No! What am I doing? This is major movements, minor adjustments need to be changed later. Always remind self of that fact. That's important. So the general movement is like this. The wide part of head moves across like this. The bit that hangs moves a bit less. It's right here. Then anything beyond about the very fattest part of head will hang, so this will be like that. Yeah, widest part of head needs to move across. Alright, so every single one of these pieces is going to need a deformer. Miss the horns later. Let's pretend the horns don't exist for a moment, so I can work without them. Let's make sure they're not influencing how I'm looking at everything. What is this? Mid bang right deformer 2x2 sure. Mid bang middle deformer and mid bang left deformer. Okay, so all of these are going to need a X here. Alright, so when the big part moves like this, the right part actually needs to maintain most of its length, especially along the fattest part of the head. We'll hang a bit more, and we can... We don't actually need to bring this out as far. Because the bit that rolls around the head is like here. It starts like here. So, you know, roll. What part actually comes forward? This part. Oh, this. No, this part is the biggest right here. So that needs to be the widest part. Oh yeah, there's a root. The roots of the hair has to actually move a little bit. Let's line that up. Say the roots of the hair is about there. Okay, my wrist is starting to hurt. Okay, and then for this part, this is actually the widest part it hits, so anything that goes beyond that is actually shrinking. Alright, because I put inside. That's actually not very helpful. So this part actually needs to shrink away. The roots, where's the root? Roots here. This actually doesn't need to stretch particularly, it actually needs to wrap inwards. So let's wrap it inwards a bit. Oh, how's this feel right now? Let's make this actually hang a bit more. Make this look like it's wrapping around the face. Why am I losing a bit of the roundness here? This needs to wrap around the face. This, yeah, this is because you've got the rigid eyes here. This will wrap inwards towards it. As you turn the head away, it should go up a little bit as well. And then for the last piece, this is the bit that's really turning away from the everything else. So the root is here, and then everything else actually needs to shrink down because it's turning away from the camera. Maybe I should bring. Actually, wait. This is the bit that's already hanging. This is wrapping in towards the face. I can bring this in a little bit. Let's bring this inwards a little subtle bit. This actually shouldn't be too much. This is front bangs. I might be bringing it in too much. Let's get the mid bang and bring this out a bit more. I'm gonna fatten this part a bit. It's not the really long pieces where I should be working with path deformer yet.